So I'm going to show you how to make an amazing Thomas the Train birthday cake the easiest way possible, so you guys just feel like you just came out of a cake shop. You're going to need 3 8-inch round cakes plus a 4-inch round cake. You can use your favorite cake recipe or you can use mine, which is written below in the description. To all your 8-inch round cakes, what I need you to do is flip it out of the pan, flip it over, and then start cutting off the tops because you want it to level out super even. Now take your 4-inch cake, flip it out of the pan, flip it over, and start cutting off the top. Make that super even and leveled out. Now lay down a large cake board and lay one of your 8-inch cakes right on top of it. You're going to need about 3 boxes worth of vanilla pudding, and what I need you to do is start spreading that right on top of that cake and make it super even. This vanilla pudding is going to make your cake taste so moist and so good. Put your second 8-inch cake right on top of that and press it down gently and start repeating the process and spread that vanilla pudding right on top. Now top it off with your last 8-inch cake and then prepare yourself because you're going to spread American buttercream all over that. My recipe is written below in the description for you. Start spreading all your American buttercream all over that whole tower of cakes right now, and make sure you see no cracks at all and just rub it all over until perfect. And once that's complete, place your cake right into the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. You're going to need a big box of blue fondant, and what I'm doing is dusting my cutting board with some powdered sugar and smearing it perfect and start rolling out that fondant. And if you have some manly hands in the house, take advantage of that and have someone help you roll that until completely flat. Now pull your cake out of the refrigerator and start putting your blue fondant over your cake and start pressing in all the sides and make it super smooth as much as possible. And then we're going to start cutting around the cake with a pizza cutter to cut off the extra fondant, which we'll need later. Now start rolling out some green fondant and roll it out super smooth, and we're just going to need a small circle of that. Get your 8-inch cake and trace around it and start cutting it because we're going to put that right on top of your blue cake just like grass. Now set that aside and go grab your tiny 4-inch cake and rub some buttercream all over that whole entire cake until perfect, and then use your extra blue fondant you have and start doing the same thing you did with your big cake, is pressing in the sides and making it super smooth and cutting off the excess fondant you don't need. Then after that's super smooth, place your 4-inch cake right in the center on top of your other cake. Make sure it's right in the center and it looks great. Now take your extra fondant, your blue and green fondant, and make some blue and green balls. You're going to need a lot of it because we're going to use them later. You will need some European Biscoff cookies. What I need you to do is snap that right in half and shove it underneath of that 4-inch cake and put it all around the cake to make it look like some railroad tracks. Now use some black icing and make little dots like little bolts, and then I need you to make a big circle all around. Go really slow so you don't break it to make it look like railroad tracks, and then do the inner side and make it super perfect, and you can go over 2 times to make sure you didn't miss any cracks. You will need some wilting cookie icing, which I call baker's glue. What I need to do is stick the balls together with that cookie glue at the bottom of your cake and just do a pattern like green and blue at the bottom, and this cookie icing works so amazing. It makes things stick like magic. You'll need some edible icing decorations, which is Thomas the Train brand. Now squirt some of that baker's glue stuff on the back of your decorations and start sticking it on the cake, and you could do any pattern you want, but I'm putting the train all over, leaving a gap because I'm going to put the railroad crossing symbols in between it, just like that. Don't forget to save some for the top of your 8-inch cake. Stick the railroad crossing symbols up there, and then grab your Thomas the Train birthday candle and stick that right at the top of that 8-inch cake and make sure it's right in the center. And there you have it, everyone. You just created a Thomas the Train birthday cake. Looks super nice and it was super easy to make. And all the ingredients I used are listed below in the description, so you can go buy them too. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and then share this video if you know someone out there that likes Thomas the Train also.